Hey y'all, welcome back to my podcast. Your host, Jazzy. Follow me on Instagram at jazzy._wazzy_. Follow my business page at jazzy.savvyel. And you're watching Jazzy Talk. Okay? So y'all, yes, we back with another video. I just recorded Girl Get Up yesterday. Yesterday. And I'm back with it because I wasn't playing when I said I wrote it in my phone. And I didn't have no access to just record it. So now I have a new phone because I don't know what the fuck going on with my iPad, but I got a new phone and I'm recording these videos. Like I'm gonna drop another, I don't know when I'm gonna drop it, but I'm gonna record another one tomorrow because I'm not playing with y'all. Stand on business all 2024. Do what you say you're gonna do. No distractions. Stay focused, alright? So today we talking about your vision, right? A vision only you can see in what God gave you, right? And I wrote it down. I said, let me unlock this phone. Don't let people change your vision God gave you for only you to see. And I said this because I was having a conversation with a man and he was talking about his child, right? He was talking about how his child like want to be an artist, right? Like not write music. Damn, whoever want to write music, do that shit. But not write music. He said his son want to be an artist that want to draw and stuff, paint, draw and stuff like that. So I was listening to that shit, right? The way how he was talking, like he was downplaying that shit. Like he was like, that ain't guaranteed shit. He need to work. He need to try to do something in IT. Like he picked out something for his child. Like do this because they make a lot of money, regardless of how you feel. Like that I want to talk about that shit. Like I really want to talk about that shit. Like the way this man was talking, man. Like, it's like he just didn't have no, like, he didn't believe in that shit can be big. Like, your son can be a famous painter or some shit. He can be in art contest, win $1 million or some shit. Like, I don't know how that shit work, but if you see some shit with that shit, you can make that shit happen. How that man was talking, I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm trying to figure out why he talking like that. So I asked him, cause he said he in the military. I asked him, do he like what he do? You get what I'm saying? Like, do you like what you do? And he was like, nah, he didn't like it. He didn't like the military, but it made him some money. So I'm like, okay, well, you don't have a passion for nothing, right? Your son have a passion for something. And like, because you never had a passion for anything, like, you never had a passion for nothing, you don't understand that shit. Like, you don't understand that shit. Like, that can go with anybody. Like, y'all don't understand how people are about what they love to do. Like, a person probably like to sell clothes, make clothes. Design clothes or make design shoes or do hair, do lashes. Like, it's a lot of stuff people actually have a passion for. You get what I'm saying? And people that don't have a passion for things, they don't understand how that works. Like, how that works for real. Like, they just think that shit ain't nothing. Like, and I don't knock nobody down for that shit. Like, you entitled to feel how you feel and shit. But like, it kind of hurt me to hear another adult talk like that about their child. Like, you don't see your son actually going somewhere with that shit. Like, you wanna make out that shit for him. Like, I don't know how other people parent. Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, I didn't have no parent that just made some shit out for me. Like, I always heard I gotta live my own life. Like, I always heard that. I still hear that shit to this day from family. Like, I gotta live for me. I hear that shit on a daily. Like, I hear that shit. So I don't know how it is to have parents or people telling you to do this and that so they can make sure you live right or something. Like, I don't know how that shit is, but I feel like everybody got to experience life on their own. They got to experience it the way they supposed to. Like, let me see how to say this shit. Like, you can tell people how, like, you can give your children advice and shit on life and things in life, but you can't prevent shit from happening. Like, you can't make them have a perfect life. You get what I'm saying? Like, nobody have a perfect life. Like, they gotta fuck up sometimes, you know? They gotta experience some pain. They gotta experience this shit. And parents, they be trying to just keep them away from the world. You get what I'm saying? And, like, I don't feel like that's the best thing to do. In my opinion, I don't feel like that's the best thing to do, because, like, I'm my own person first. You know what I'm saying? Like, your child came out of you, but I'm one of God's children. Like, I gotta live for, like, I can't explain that shit. Like, I just can't explain this shit. Like, I can't just do what you want me to do for your benefit. Like, I can't do nothing that you want me to do that you think is best for me. Like, only we know what's best for us. Only we know what satisfy our soul and fulfill our needs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think parents need to, like, watch how they do shit. Like, it's okay to be protective of your child and, you know, don't want them to just go down the wrong path and shit, but how else they supposed to learn shit though? Like, going through rough shit what builds your child character. You know what I'm saying? That what builds a person. That what builds a person up. People be walking around here with no damn soul and shit, cause they don't know how shit feels. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how shit feels. Like, the man, how he was talking about his child want to be an artist and he want him to do this because it's guaranteed money and all that shit. Like, he was saying, like, he was just focused on the money. Like, he was just focused on the money. And, like, I encourage everybody to find out what they actually want to do in your life. Like, live your life the way you want to live that shit. I'm telling you, man, money is not everything, man. People be rich as fuck, billionaires, and be fucking miserable, like, with they self, with they spirit, with they soul. You know what I'm saying? So find something that make you happy, man. Find something that just make you feel good. Like, even if you work in a job that you don't want to work at least have some on the side, you know, that you actually like doing. You get what I'm saying? Like, everybody, we all gonna work places that we don't like, right? But I encourage you to not settle down at that place. Go find something. Go find anything. Go start your own shit. Start your own business, or find something that's made for you. Something out here made for all of us. You get what I'm saying? You just gotta find where you fit in at. Don't just settle for shit. Don't settle for nothing. I'm gonna tell you that. Don't just settle for anything. Don't settle for anything. Be picky about your life. On some real shit. Be picky about how you want your life to be, man. I just gotta find your way, man. Cause I swear I didn't judge this man for saying the stuff he was saying, but it was like, damn, like, it really people out here that think like that. Like, it really people out here that don't believe in people. Like, I want to tell y'all, whoever out there got something going on with themselves, I believe in you, man. I just believe that you can do anything you put your mind to. If you see yourself, bro, if you see yourself doing that shit, you can do that shit. Like, cause you see yourself doing it. You gotta believe that shit. Don't be looking for shit like you wanna see if this okay with this person, or if this okay. Man, make sure it's okay with you. Make sure it's okay with your spirit. Make sure you good. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you know you miserable as fuck, like, if you know you just miserable and shit, and you just say at your job, you miserable at your job, right? Like, it's really fucking you up. Like, you just not happy at all. Like, it's just the worst shit to even do. Like, you not, quit that fucking job, bro. Quit that job. God gonna make a way for you. Quit that fucking job. I'm telling you, man. If you stay in places that's not meant for you to be in, you ain't gonna get what's meant for you, cause you sticking to some shit that you know ain't good for you. Like, if you stay in places that's not good for you, man, you're not gonna get what you need. Like, you stopping yourself from receiving what you actually need because you don't want to take that leap of faith. You get what I'm saying? Like, you just not happy with your job or anything like that you spend time doing every fucking day, and you not happy at all. Like, you don't see that shit getting better. You need to leave that shit. Leave that shit and go start over. It's okay to start over. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to start over. It's okay to do fresh, new beginnings, y'all. New beginnings. Like, that's one thing every month I see on social media. People post about new beginnings and fresh starts and shit like that. But y'all still be on the same thing. And because y'all scared to take that leap of faith. You gotta trust the unknowing. Like, you gotta trust the unknowing. Like, you just gotta know that God got you. That's all. And like, y'all, when I was just hearing that shit, like, hearing how this man was talking, like, it was like, damn, like, it's good that you care about your son, but you don't know what the outcome could be. Like, you don't know what the outcome could be. This man can blow up off of drawing shit, like drawing famous people, or like, this man could be rich tomorrow and you didn't believe in this man's dreams. Like, and then people, I hate like how people don't be believing in you until they see some shit happens. Like, that shit be fake. Like, that shit be fake. Like, people ignore your desire for shit. They ignore your hard work for stuff you put in. Like, I'm just speaking for everybody. Like, people be ignoring all this shit, but wait till that day when shit start turning around. Now people want to be like they just was like, I knew you could do it. Like, nah, bro, you didn't know that shit. Cause if you did, you would have been saying that shit when nothing happened. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all, don't let these people change your vision. Like, let me get back on this topic. Don't let people change your vision. And don't be telling people your dreams like that. Like, if God show you something, it's only for you to see, because you don't need nothing trying to throw it off. Like, telling people the wrong shit. Y'all gotta know, we are energy. Like, all this is energy, all this is spiritual around us. You telling people the wrong, you tell certain people the wrong thing, you telling the enemy, you telling the enemy shit that you want. And man, you just gotta pray. Like, pray for your business, pray for your dreams and your goals. Pray about it and pray to manage it correctly. I felt that shit. All the stuff I was thinking about when that man was talking, I was feeling that shit, cause like, damn, like, I wanted the people to feel that way about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, think, oh, she ain't finna do this. She ain't finna get nowhere with this shit. She probably gonna stop doing this shit or whatever. But God be showing us all something only we can see, man. Like, with me though, and my circumstances, with my podcast and my business, I'm not just trying to be like famous or nothing. Like, I'm not just trying to blow up or nothing. Like, yeah, that'll be a plus, but the main thing I'm trying to get out of my podcast is just to spread stuff that I be talking positive on here. Like, sometimes I throw in little shit, but I be talking positive, right? I be trying to spread that shit, because some people need to hear this shit. Some people need to hear the love. They need to hear the motivation. They need to hear some stuff. Like, I just be trying to help. You know what I'm saying? So, no matter who it come across on their For You page or on Instagram, if people take the time out to just listen to me and can understand that shit and can relate, I help them. I'm showing them that there's somebody out there like them. It made me happy to know that some people can relate to the stuff I be talking about. And it made me happy that there's some people out there that's listening. And there's some people out there that want to learn certain shit. They, want to be open-minded to shit on what I be saying. You know what I'm saying? So, like, with my podcast, I just be trying to spread knowledge, spread love, spread just spread my good vibration. Like, I be wanting to just spread that shit because God gave me all this for a reason. I didn't used to always be like this. Like, on some real shit, I'm finna tell y'all, like, I didn't used to always be like this. So the way I am now, I know I'm meant to let people hear this shit. Like, for real, like, man, when I tell you, I was never just like this. Like, I always been quiet, right? I know I was different and stuff. Back then, like, what really just changed shit when I just got away from everybody. Like, I got away from everybody. I was in a relationship, right? And then, like, around 2020, like, God got me away for a reason. Like, people didn't understand that shit. People didn't understand why I just stopped fucking with them or why shit went the way it did. It happened like that for a reason. I bettered myself throughout them years, man. Throughout them years, I'm glad I was the way I was. Like, I wasn't partying, I wasn't smoking, I wasn't drinking, I wasn't doing nothing. Like, I was sober. I was like, I wasn't just like the way I am now. I was not like this. Like, I was not like this. I didn't just be around a lot of people. I wasn't around nobody for real, but my boyfriend at the time. Like, I wasn't really like I had to go on a whole journey. Like, I went on a whole journey to become the person I am today. Like, it was a lot of shit I had to see and get a lot of shit in for me to be this way. And the way I am now, I know it's for me to spread this shit. It's for me to speak my truth on stuff. I wasn't always like this. This shit came to me. This shit made me like this. Stuff that I experienced when I wasn't fucking with nobody, when I was closed off from the world. I wasn't on social media like that. I was a ghost for a couple of years. Like, for real, like, when I was in a relationship with somebody and it became just me and this person, like, it wasn't nobody around, it was just me and this person, it wasn't just on no relationship shit. I was really bettering myself as a person type shit. Like, I really had to go through a whole transition, right? And I know by all that I had to go through, bro, I had to sit here in front of the camera and speak shit that I learned, shit that I still see to this day, and shit that just come to me. With my podcast, I'm just here to just be myself. Show people that it's okay to be yourself. Like, I'm not embracing none of that fake shit. Like, I don't like that fake shit. Like, I'm very authentic. I'm true to myself. I love myself. Like, the person I am, man, I'm proud of myself because I wasn't always like this. Like, people just need to understand. You just gotta know just to know, man. You just gotta know. Like, with my podcast, it's all love with my podcast. It's not to be no influencer or it ain't for the clout. Like, my podcast is not for the clout at all. Like, it's really just to just show people it's relatable people out here. It's people that, you know, it's good people out here. Like, I feel like I'm a good person. Like, I feel like I'm a good person, and I feel like people should hear the way good people think, because on social media people just be talking BS. Like, they don't be making no sense. They just be embracing the wrong stuff, like spreading the wrong stuff. And why not spread the right stuff, you know? Like, without any motives behind that shit. Like, I don't care if I get no likes, no views. Well, I gotta get some type of views, but like, if I don't get nothing, no likes, no shares, no supporters, that's okay. But as long as it get out there and people see and hear it, bro. Cause I'ma find my audience, you know, I'ma find my audience. I'm not worried about that shit. And like, I know I'm doing this genuinely. Like, I'm doing this from the kindness of my heart, this podcast. Like, with my podcast, I'm not even done with this podcast. Like, right now, I'm on this motivational shit and stuff. Next, I'm gonna be adding more shit to it. Like, just wait, cause I'm gonna be doing my sit downs with other people. I'm gonna be doing my interviews with people. I'm gonna be doing other type of talks on here. Like, this is Jazzy talks. I talk. Right now, I'm on a certain type of thing, but it gonna keep getting bigger and it gonna keep getting better. You know what I'm saying? So like, Jazzy Talks is a talk show, it's a podcast, it's just everything. Like, it's just whatever I want to be on. Like, whatever I want to be on, that's what it is. Back to what I was saying about this man with his child and stuff. I don't care who don't believe in me. I don't care who don't want to listen. I don't care long as I get to somebody. If I get to one person, I don't care. It made me happy just hearing 2-3 people saying something. Oh, I fuck with that. Like, that shit made me happy because it got to somebody. You know what I'm saying? It got to somebody. I just want to reach to somebody. You know what I'm saying? I just want to touch somebody. Like, it don't got to touch everybody, but somebody count. Something is better than nothing. So, like, back to what I was saying about this man. Him not just supporting his child's dream and just trying to just show him, tell him to do this. Like, I get that how this world is, we gotta work, right? In this world, we have to work. You can't escape this matrix, bro. Like, but one thing I learned, like, in this matrix, I learned that I know I'm in the matrix. I know it's a whole system type shit. I know this shit, but I got to live in it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make a way in this shit. I gotta trick it. I gotta trick that shit. Like, I'm working, right? I work a full-time job. I'm in the matrix. I'm working a full-time job every day. But yeah, well, I'm tricking that shit because I'm finding some peace within this shit. And then I'm using this shit to pursue my dreams for real. I'm taking what I'm doing in this shit and making something out of it for myself. The podcast and my business. I sell natural crystal bracelets. I got a whole business on some spiritual stuff. And it's like authentic stuff. I'm gonna bring some more stuff out of it. But it's basically all tied into my whole aesthetic of just being your authentic self, right? But like, I'm taking stuff out of stuff and doing something with that shit and not just selling it for this one thing on how something's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta stay with me. But like, I'm knowing that this how the world is. Like, the world is, you gotta work, you gotta pay bills, you gotta do this for a living, right? But it's like, you gotta find a way through this shit. Like, you have to like, you gotta like make it comfortable. Try to make it comfortable for you, cause that's what I'm doing. It's a blessing that I'm able to do that shit. Like, it's a blessing that I'm able to see this shit like that and make a way through this shit. I pray that everybody just recognize what kind of world we live in, right? But don't let the world change who God made you to be. Like, we all here for a reason, and I don't feel like we all here to just be on the same thing. You really think we just here to just work every fucking day and don't experience nothing? Don't experience people. Don't be experience how life is with stuff. Like, come on, man. We not here. We ain't no robot, bro. I'm not a fucking robot. I'm not no AI. I'm not no robot. I have a soul. So I'm gonna be a person. I'm gonna be a spiritual being. Like, I'm gonna be something that's real out here. Cause y'all know how robots is. Robots is nothing there. They just moving. They just moving like how they operated to be on. Some of these people out here are fucking robots. They just moving on how they operated to be on. And it's nothing else to it, bro. You can either choose to be a fucking robot, or you can choose to wake the fuck up. But anyway, back to what I was saying. But anyway, like I was saying, with this shit. So I feel like, let me give y'all some advice. If you don't know how to find your purpose, if you don't know what to do, if you know you just not happy in your life right now, what to do? If you're not happy in your life right now, the advice I want to give to you, Figure out what's causing you to not be happy. Like, figure out that shit. Figure out what's triggering you. Is it your surroundings? Like, what is it? What's triggering you to make you not happy? Just say your job triggering you. Like I said, quit the job. You probably don't want to do that shit. You probably, okay, well, I can't quit. I gotta pay the bills. But you gonna have to thug that shit out. Like, I'm just being real. Like, go back to your mama house. Go back to your grandma house. Go back to whatever the fuck you was at. Right? If you know you not happy and you gotta sacrifice some shit. You gotta sacrifice some shit to get where you trying to be. I'm not saying on no fucking shit. Yeah, I ain't talking about no shit like that. Sacrifice like your fun. Like, you can't go out like how you used to. You gotta stack your money up. Like, stuff like that. Like, you gotta sacrifice something. You probably can't hang around people you used to. You probably gotta get around some new people to get your mind on what you want to be on. You get what I'm saying? You gotta sacrifice something. I went through all that shit, so that's how I just know I went through that shit of sacrificing shit. I sacrificed stuff that I used to love to do because I seen something bigger for myself. I sacrificed people that weren't really, like, I had to sacrifice people because I knew they weren't good for my soul. Like, I had to sacrifice. When I say sacrifice people, I had to get away from certain people, had to get away from certain shit because they weren't good for me. And I know they weren't good for me because I know I deserve better friends, better people to talk to. Like, I deserve, you know what you deserve. For you to get what you feel like you deserve, you have to remove yourself from shit that you latched on to, that you know is holding you back. I feel like for you to recognize what's holding you back, see, do you have a future with it? Like, see if you have a future with it. Like, see, can you plan out some future shit with that shit? Because let me tell you, for instance, for a person, I recognize a person was holding me back. A friend. They was holding me back because I couldn't see no future shit with that. Like, I'm trying to picture what we can do in the future, and there's nothing there. Like, they're not on that type of stuff. So they was blocking this window for us to go through, right? So, like, you blocking that shit, you think that shit can't happen, so I gotta get rid of you because I see that shit happening. You gotta get away from me if you don't see nothing if you don't see nothing, you gotta just see. If you don't see nothing past your actual eyes, like you gotta see beyond the physical. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see shit past that. Like, if you just say you just see hard times right now, you don't see us being rich one day, because you don't think that shit can happen because of hard times. Why you around me? Like, you need to be as delusional as me. Like, I feel like I need some delusional people. I gotta have friends that fucking see themselves doing the impossible. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see shit like that. Like, okay, I could be around you because I see shit like that too. But people that be like, dang, like, that ain't finna happen. Like, the fuck? Like, why you don't see that shit happening? Like, just say, like, you and your friend never just went out the country, right? And you want to plan a trip. You want to go out the country. And I say, I want to go to Jamaica for my birthday. And then they be like, girl, we ain't going to no Jamaica. Like, I'm going to be on some shit like, who ain't going to Jamaica? Like, and then she be like, that's gonna be a lot of money. Like, if they be like that and just like trying to say that shit cannot happen, it just not gonna happen for your ass. You ain't coming. Like, okay, you ain't coming, but I'ma go. People will say like they don't see shit like that around them, so they just think that shit don't exist. Like, that shit can't happen. Like, anything can fucking happen, bro. Anything could happen, y'all. Like, for real. Anything can happen. I really believe in my heart that anything can happen. Because anything can happen. Who say that shit can't happen? If something don't happen for somebody, it's because they don't think it can happen. They don't believe that it can happen, bro. And like with this man and his child, when they said that shit, bro. When he said that shit, like, he don't see that shit happen for his son. He fucking he lowering his vibration. Like he trying to bring him down. He trying to bring him down spiritually and energetically. But I'm getting all off topic. But I'm trying to stay on topic in a way. But back to what I was saying, y'all. Back to what I was saying. I'm kind of lost in what I was saying because I was just talking about so much. But back to what I was saying, bro. Don't let nobody change your vision that you have for yourself, man. God give us dreams for a reason. Like, when we go to sleep and you dreaming some shit, like, bro, that shit just in another realm, bro. That shit is real. I believe we be actually going somewhere else and living other lives and some shit, and then we come back. I ain't even get all into that, but like, I believe that, bro, if you see that shit either happened already or it can happen, bro. I take my dreams seriously. Like, when I go to sleep and I dream something and remember that shit, it's for a reason. It's a reason why I remember this. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why I'm thinking about it. It's a reason why I'm talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Everything happened for a reason. I feel like nothing just a coincidence around here, like I said before, y'all. If God show you something dealing with you, nobody else, just you, pay attention to that shit. Pay attention. Pay attention, bro. Pay attention. Don't try to like run from that shit. But I think I got most of everything I wanted to say, y'all. Like, don't let people cloud your judgment, bro. Don't let people change your mind on stuff, bro. Don't let people influence you. Like, I be seeing a lot of shit like that too. Like, people that can just let people get in their head so fast. Like, people that ain't got no mind of their own. Like, you easily convinced on shit. People like yes mans and yes do girls and shit. Like, I don't like people like that. I don't want to say I don't like them, but like, I don't trust people like that. Like, I don't trust people like that. People that can just easily change their mind on shit. Like, they can feel a way, then you can step in and say some shit and then be like, oh yeah. Like, I don't know, like, cause I'm not one of them. Like, I'm not one of them. And I pick up on that shit fast as fuck. Cause sometimes I be testing folks. Sometimes somebody will say this, they'll have their opinion on something, and then I say something else just to see if they gonna go along with it, and that just show me what the type of person you is. Like, you easily to be manipulated. Like, you easily to be manipulated. You easily to be fooled. Like, cause you can't stand up for yourself. Like, you can't stand up for yourself. You don't stand on how you feel. Like, that one thing about me, I stand on how I feel with shit. If I tell you something, you ain't gotta respect that shit, but that's how I feel. I'ma stand on that shit. You don't, but I'm telling you, that's me with everything. Like, I don't care. If I feel a way about something, I'm gonna stand on that shit. But I respect whoever or whatever the case may be. I respect it. I wouldn't disrespect nothing, but I'm gonna tell you, I ain't fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, like a person, if I don't fuck with somebody, right? I don't fuck with their ways or some shit, and I say that shit, you cannot try to change my mind. Like, you can't, I have to change my own fucking mind. Like, I gotta fucking see shit for what it is. You know what I'm saying? I gotta experience shit. Nobody cannot tell me, oh, this person did like this person cool, this person. I gotta see that shit. If they rubbing me wrong, I'm gonna go off how I feel. You know what I'm saying? If the energy, I'm a very spiritual person. I go off energy with a lot of stuff, bro. Like, if I feel like something is not right, I'm going to trust that feeling. I take all that shit serious, man. I'm gonna trust how I feel regardless of what somebody say. Like, on some real shit. I don't care if a person say, this person wouldn't do you like that. This person, she's so nice. She look crazy. I can see the fucking the devil in her eyes, man, get her away from me. Like, they didn't say shit like that. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I have to experience stuff myself. I have a mind of my own, like, for real. If somebody against one person and I feel like they not as bad, I'm gonna stick up for them. I'm gonna stand by that shit. That's me. Can't nobody change my mind about nobody. I can only do that shit. I can only do that shit. They gotta show me something for me to change. I don't switch up on folks. People be switching up on people on what, y'all, we all off topic, but I don't give a fuck. People be switching up on people on what other people say and how other people see them. They don't have a mind of their own. I don't like people like that. I don't like people that see, everybody not fucking with this person, so they ain't finna fuck with this person. They gonna distance themselves. They gonna move a certain type of way because that's how everybody treat them. But one person fuck with them, now everybody fall in the line and shit. I don't respect people like that. Like I said on my spinner page, y'all, I can trust people that always treated me one way. I can trust. I don't say trust, but I can respect somebody that don't fucking like me. Somebody that just don't like me and they didn't try to fake that shit. I can respect a person like that because they ain't never try to fake that shit. I do not respect nobody that just one way, then it's another. Like, and you ain't giving them nothing to, like, yeah, like, you gotta show for something. Like, hell no, like, people that just one way with me, I can respect that shit because you ain't never tried. I could say you your own person. I can say you really your own person because you not fucking with me still, right? You not fucking with me still, even though people not fucking with me. You still acting the same. I can respect that because you gonna stand on how you feel until we talk some shit out or we figure out what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? I experienced that with somebody at my job, right? Like, I actually respect her. Like, I actually respect this girl because she ain't fake that shit. We both felt the way about each other and we ain't fake nothing. We actually had to talk and get an understanding and how shit line up a little bit. Like, I respect somebody like that over somebody that been treating me a certain type of way and then one day they all nice and shit. Well, hell no. Hell no. I don't respect that shit. I don't respect that shit. I respect people that stand on how they feel. Stand on how you feel about shit, bro. Stand on how you feel with anything. Stand on how you feel with your dreams, your goals, how you feel about people. Stand on it, bro. Stand on that shit. Good or bad, stand on that shit. I don't give a fuck. Like me, for instance, like, so I was listening to my ex music yesterday. I ain't gonna lie, this shit been in my head, right? And it's people that don't really fuck with him. But like I said from day one, I don't have a problem with nobody. I don't have a problem. I'm not beefing with nobody. I'm not mad at nobody. If I fuck with something or I fuck with a person or if I don't have a problem with them, that's me. They don't have nothing to do with nobody else. Like I said, I always like this man music, right? I always fuck with his music. Together or not, talking or not, I don't even talk to this boy no more. I didn't talk to him since August 2023. And I'm listening to his songs because I genuinely liked his music. That's not, just because I'm not fucking with a person, that don't mean I'm finna just like they just like, oh, his music trash. I actually liked it then, so why would I switch up now just because I'm not fucking with him no more? You get what I'm saying? So like, people need to respect the fact that I stand on how I feel with everything that I do. You get what I'm saying? Like just because y'all don't deal with people, a certain person that I don't have a problem with, that don't mean I'm finna talk bad about them to you. Like, that's just not how I work around here. Like, I don't work in this world like that. Like, in this world, I don't do that shit, like, for real. Like, one thing about it, I be trying to keep my business. Like, stuff that don't got nothing to do with other people, I just leave people out of that shit. But anyway, that's another story. Anyway, that's just another topic. Main thing I'm getting at is I stand on how I feel with shit. Nobody can change my mind on nothing. So don't let nobody, I'm just telling y'all, don't let nobody change your mind on nothing you got going on that dealing with you. For real, because that shit just seems so crazy to me how he trying to convince his son to do something in IT, bro. You really gonna have your fucking son doing something that you want him to do, not because you think it's best for him, not because he actually have a desire to do that shit. Like, nah, man, that shit weird. That shit just weird to me. That was some weird shit. That was some weird shit. But like I said, nobody gotta agree to nothing I'm saying. Like, y'all could probably be agreeing to him. Like, y'all could be on there. I'm speaking for me. Like I said, my podcast, I be speaking my truth. I be speaking how I feel. Like, nobody have to agree to nothing I'm saying. But I just feel like a lot of shit be weird on stuff. Like, it just be weird. Like, it really just be weird. I feel like people need to respect other people. Like, just respect other people. Respect other people. Respect how they see things. Respect how they feel about shit. Respect that. You can't change that. You can't change nobody. Like, you can't change nobody. Like, I would never, when I have children, when I have me some kids, bro, and just say my daughter wanna do hair and I want her to go to college or something. If she say, Mama, I don't wanna go to college, I'm gonna say, okay, you don't have to. Like, you just gonna have to find your way. Like, you just gonna have to, I'm gonna talk to her about, okay, if you don't do that, what you plan on doing? If she say, I want to do hair, talk about the hair. Talk about how you can actually start making some money off that shit. Like, actually, I'm going to actually give that shit some energy because I'm just strengthening what she desire. But, like, if she say she don't want to go to school, if she don't want to go to school and she want to do something that she actually like to do, just say she been doing her baby doll hair since she was a little girl, I'm going to actually consider the fact that she been doing this as a child. She actually have love for this. So why would I tell her, don't do that, or you can do that, but go to school too, or go to college and be a nurse while you want to be a hairstylist? I'm not finna change her dreams, bro. I'm not finna change her. That's changing a person. Like, people just gotta see how deep that shit is. Like, that's changing a person. That's taking them out their element. Like, if my baby been doing hair since she was a little baby, bro. If my kid was doing hair since she was a little baby, and she always loved doing hair, and I tell her to go be a nurse because they make a lot of money, I'm taking her out of her element, bro. And I'm making her into someone she's not. That's not right. Like, that's not right. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care how much money it is. I'm not changing nobody's spirit, bro. I'm not changing nobody's energy. It just change a whole person. That shit change you when you feed into stuff that's not for you, bro. Like, stuff that's not for you, that shit change you. That shit make you uncomfortable with your life, man. For real. But, like, for real, like, I ain't gonna keep y'all. I'm trying to keep these little episodes kind of short. I don't want to be too long because I sit here and talk all damn day. But I gotta give me some rest because I got off of work and I just been talking. It's like, I really just felt that shit. Like, I'm not gonna change nobody like that. Like, I just feel like I said earlier, man, I'm God. I'm one of God's children, man. I'm gonna do what God called me to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do what auntie want me to do, what daddy want me to do, what mama want me to do, because I'm not living for y'all. Like, I'm not living for y'all. I'm living for myself. And, like, I just feel like that shit just ain't right. Like, that shit just ain't right. Like, a lot of people probably deal with this type of stuff. Like, I'm blessed at the fact that I don't have that pressure on me like that. Like, I'm blessed and I'm grateful that I don't have nobody just to, I ain't gonna lie. I remember in high school, I wanted to run track, and I ended up starting running, but I wanted to run track in my family. Like, one of my aunties was like, you need to focus on your schoolwork. I'm glad I ain't listened to her ass, because without that damn track, I would have failed out of fucking school. I probably wouldn't even fucking graduate. I probably would have went to fucking fresh start or something. If I would have listened to that, I had to do something that I actually wanted to do. Because besides track and stuff, I was in that fucking school miserable as fuck. I ain't like that fucking school. Like, I'm gonna be real. I didn't like that school. I didn't like my high school. It was too much pain. Too much fucking shit going on. Like, running, playing sports actually made me happy. So that would kill me there. You know what I'm saying? That would kill me there throughout a lot of shit. That would kill my head in this world. Like, in this, just here. Cause my mind was gone. I didn't do nothing that made me feel better. I wouldn't have got through that shit. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have got through that shit. And I'm glad I didn't listen to that shit. Focus on your school. Y'all, ever since I stopped running, I go to Auburn State now. Ever since I stopped running at Auburn State, and I started putting my energy into my business and my podcast, I ain't even been thinking about no damn classes. I ain't gonna lie. Once I started putting my energy into stuff that actually feel good to me, like how my job feel good to me, my podcast and my business feel good to me, and just not living on campus, all this feels so good to me. I ain't even think about that shit like that. Like, my focus ain't even on that shit like that. And like, I'm gonna get my degree. I ain't gonna lie, ain't nothing wrong with that shit. Ain't nothing wrong with school and stuff. I'm gonna get my degree, but I'm happy. Like, I'm happy. So it's like, I'm winning because I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? And like, I remember my auntie said that shit. Focus on your schoolwork. When I wanted to run, I'm glad I ain't listened to that shit, because I probably would have. Hell, I probably wouldn't have made it through high school. I probably would have dropped out of some shit. Like, I'm glad I didn't listen to that shit, man. Listen to people that got, like, a heart for stuff. Like, I love people that have a passion for something. I really do. Like, I love people that love something. Like, you gotta love something that's, I don't know. It's just something about people that love something. Like, people that just focus on something that they love to do. Like, people that love sports, people that love music, people that love fashion, people that love their business, stuff that actually feels good to them and can build them as a person. I love people like that because they got a soul. Like, I love people like that. Like, you actually see something for yourself. Like, you actually here for something. Because you know they have a heart. Like, you know they have a heart. People that love something that's outside of them have a heart. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like anything that they can make or do or anything like that that's not just fulfilling to them, but to other people, I like that shit. I fuck with that shit. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like for instance, people that have a business and they have a brand and they selling their clothes and they like how they clothes look on other people. They like how people wearing their stuff out. They like that. And it's like, it's not just fulfilling for them, but it's fulfilling for other people. Like, I can't explain it, y'all. Like, I'm gonna compare that to people that just like money, and they just like spending on them. People that just like money, they not taking that money and doing something for somebody else with it. They just doing it for them. They ain't got no love for nothing else. They got the love of money. I don't like that. I don't like that shit. People that just got love for money, you can love money. Your money helping you. Just instance, back to what I was saying about the business. Your money helping your business, right? It helping your business. Your business is a part of you, but like, it's outside of you because it's catering to other people. But the love of money, and you just only spending that on just you, and it's not benefiting nobody else. It's not helping nobody else. It's not spreading nothing for nobody else. It's just for you. I don't really fuck with that, because like, what are you doing in this world? Like, you just like, what are you doing in this world? Like, I ain't just saying what they here for, but I ain't saying why they leaving, but I'm saying like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of people on the earth and you only care about yourself. Like that's some care about yourself shit. When your money is just going to you and only you, and that's the only thing you focus on. Like you don't have nothing you trying to do with the money. Like it's people that really just don't have nothing they doing with their money. And what I said about that, like you can but some people get money and they'll take care of their family. They'll invest in themselves to build something up for themselves, or they'll just do something with it. But people that don't do nothing with it, like just say they just smoke their money away. They just go to the store all the time. They just spend on clothes and shoes for themselves, like to flex on other people, stunt on other people. Like people that just do shit like that with money, that shit weird. Like that shit just weird to me. I don't really fuck with that shit. But anyway, I'm getting all off topic again. But y'all, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna wrap this video up because I've been talking for a minute. I don't even know did I really get my point across for real, because I just been talking. But the whole thing is, don't let people change your vision God gave you. I really fuck with that shit. I fuck with people that have a vision for themselves and not easily influenced. I fuck with people that see more. I fuck with that see beyond what other people can see for them. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with people that have a love for shit because they have a heart. That's how you recognize somebody have a heart, when they got love for something outside of them. I'm trying to sum up everything, y'all. And I'll just encourage everybody to just see what you got going on for real. See what it is, you know? See what it is, because just don't let nobody get in your head, y'all. I'm finna play some music while I end this video up. This video, I've been talking for a minute. Like, now I'm getting sleepy. But yeah, I'm not gonna make this too long. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Keep in mind on everything I said, y'all. And just take that and apply it to tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, just figure out what you're here for. Figure out what you're here for. We here for a reason. And let me say this, don't feel discouraged if you don't know what you're here for. Cause it's gonna come to you. Like I said, stuff don't always come to you when you want it to come. Like I said, stuff don't come to you when you want it to come, y'all. Y'all just gotta wait, be patient and wait. So don't get sad or mad at yourself because you feel like you not doing nothing or you here for no reason, because you here for a reason. You know, everybody's life different. So just find your way. And yeah, if y'all didn't know this, I got a new hairstyle. Y'all, my locks are hanging now. Like, y'all see this shit? Hey. Oh my God, my hair is so pretty. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thank y'all for watching. And yeah, y'all, I really love my hair. Oh my God. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. And I'll see y'all on the next episode of Jazzy Talks, okay?